Hey everyone, today I'm excited to show you a most powerful but minimal income expense tracker in Excel. With this tracker, you can easily analyze your expenses across different categories and set your own budget based on your current income. You can customize allocation percentages for each category, and the tracker will automatically highlight if your actual expenses exceed the budget. Other than all these, with just a single click, you can filter your entire data by year, quarter, month, or day by day, making it super easy to track your spending over time. This is one of the most minimal and user friendly trackers you can create yourself, even if you are new to Excel. So let's jump right in and build it step by step. So guys, this is the data which feed our income expense tracker, and this is a pivot table which I create with this data. So I'm taking a new window of Excel and let's start from scratch. All the data we need is period, category, income or expense, and the amount. So we can randomly enter the period. Doesn't need any kind of order. Due to the time constraint, I'm copying the data from a previous page. Now this is a raw Excel data, but we need to convert this data to the table. To convert to the table, press Command plus T. Okay, and select the my table has headers because we have already given the headers. So please mark this and click OK. And our table name is table 1. This is a default name, but we can change the name to data. Okay, so this is the data table, and we can create a pivot table with this table. Okay, so go to insert tab and click on the pivot table. A table range is data. Data is our table range, and we can choose existing worksheet or new worksheet. I'm choosing your existing worksheet and click on OK. So this is our pivot table, and select category to rows. You can see that this is a common category we have entered here, and drag this amount to the values column. Okay, now the sum of the whole category will be entered here, and there's an error because business and business income is same. Now see that there's an error on the data because business and business income is we have entered twicely. So I'm just converted this business to business income. We can just refresh this data. You can see that both of the categories merged. So this is a pivot table. With this table we are creating our income expense tracker. Okay, so next we are designing our income expense tracker. You can design with your own taste. I'm just designing on the minimal design because we have the time constraint. Current period income, category. Only we need is expense category. We are not showcasing the income category. We can add income expense on the to the filters, so we can filter the expense category only. Okay, thereby we can easy to copy this to the category. Okay, we are selecting all and spend. Here the spent amount will be shown, budget and balance, and the budget percentage. You can give 10% to the charity, 10% of the total our income to the charity. Okay, and food 10%, investment is 65%, and purchase is 10%, and travel is 5%. Okay, put an equal to sign and select the charity. Go over there, equal to sign, select the food category, and do this for all categories: purchase, travel. If they have many kind of categories like income and expenses, we can just select this expense only, and thereby we can easily allocate this data to the spend column. Okay, and budget. So next we need the current period income. So we have to filter income only, and there's an error because we have to edit an option on the pivot table. Right click here and press on field settings and show items with no data. Check this and press OK. Okay, now we have to fill the current period income column, the total income on these categories. So add this business income plus rental income plus salary. This is the total income in this whole data. Okay, so budget current period income into particular percentage of the category. Okay, percentage, and we have to make this K for constant. Okay, for making constant, press F4. Okay, you can drag down this. The spend column is 0 because we have filtered only the income. We have to select all, and now it's okay. So the budget and spend is okay at our balance columns. So our balance is budget minus spend, and apply these to all columns. So we can drag this. Now we need filter this data based on periods. Okay, like month wise or quarter wise or day wise or year wise, something like that. So for that purpose we need to insert a timeline. Okay, we can insert from insert tab. First of all, we have to select the pivot table, and after that you can insert it from timeline. Then select the period, you got the timeline. Okay, now you can select 2025. Now the data is only shown on the 2025 year. Okay, if you select the 2024, the data is shown is only of the 2024. In 2024 we haven't entered any expense data, that's why the spend column is 0. For example, we can add an expense on 2024 on November of 2024 as an expense. We can add an travel expense as an expense. We can spend it 50,000 rupees for that. After editing on our data, we have to refresh our pivot table. Okay, so we can see that the travel column, spend column is filled. Next we want to highlight the columns if the spend is exceeded the budget. Okay, for that purpose we have to select this balance column and conditional formatting less than and -1, right? If the budget, the balance is less than -1, it need to be highlighted. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and if we select any, yeah, now in this 2025 the food category 63,000 is exceeded the budget. Now we can make this income expense tracker more beautiful. For that purpose, selecting all this and making an outer thick border. We can fill a color. We can change its background to white. Give a gray background. We can go much more lighter. Okay, we can remove the grid lines for look like more professional. For that purpose, open the view tab. They have a grid line. Remove this tick. Now the grid line is removed, and we can give a sum for this spend category, spend column. For that we can go to home tab and select this, give auto sum tab, click on auto sum. Now we can get the total spend on the particular period. Okay, okay, okay. Other thing we need is the balance available on the current period. Current period income minus the total spent. So minus 73,000. Okay, that's all. Our income expense tracker is ready now. All we have to do is just enter our data and make a pivot table and create our design and give an timeline. So this is enough. Everyone can, Excel newbie can create this with few steps.